Hey folks, welcome to chapter 27. We're finally going to start talking about animals instead of, bacteria, protists, that sort of thing. And remember, we're going to touch on plants and fungi next week, so we didn't forget. But right now we're going to talk about animal diversity. So in section 1 of this chapter, you're going to look at features of the animal kingdom. You're going to look at what makes animals different, how animals reproduce, what embryonic development looks like, and the roles that Hox genes, which are a very special type of gene, homeobox genes, play in development of all animals. In section 2, we're going to look at the features used to classify animals. So you're going to be able to explain the differences in animal body plans, and you're going to compare and contrast the embryonic development of protostomes and deuterostomes. And that's basically how the mouth and the anus form and in what direction. In section 3, we're going to touch on animal phylogeny. Remember from chapter 20, we talked about phylogeny and cladistics. So we're going to look at the metazoan phylogenetic tree. We're going to describe the types of data that scientists use to construct and revise animal phylogeny, the things that we use like, limb structure, genetic information. And then we're going to look at some of the relationships within the modern phylogenetic tree that have been influenced by modern molecular data. In section 4, we're going to look at the evolutionary history of the animal kingdom. So you're going to be able to do things like describe the earliest animals when they appeared on Earth. You're going to talk about the Cambrian explosion for animal evolution. We're going to look at some of the unresolved questions around the Cambrian explosion and discuss the implications of mass animal extinctions that have occurred in previous evolutionary history. In our last week, we're also going to look at climate change and what that's doing in terms of mass animal extinctions, but we won't touch on that right now. Okay, I'll see you in the next chapter.